Welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk, and today we have a recap video as I will be looking back on a video that I made at the start of the season. I made a video on what I thought every big club's best player would be in the season. And we are here at the end of the season, and there are so many teams that outperformed, underperformed, and had great players. I had some amazing predictions, and I had some bad predictions. So, let's get into things, starting off with Liverpool. I thought Liverpool was going to do as good as they did last season and finish with Mo Salah as their best player. That didn't work out. Mo Salah has been terrible. He's leaving at the end of the season. Dominic Szoboszlai has been their best player, of course. But I would say that most people would have predicted this at the time. Mo Salah was their best player, so I wouldn't say that's a bad prediction. Arsenal, I said William Saliba. Saliba has been fantastic. I still think that this prediction stands true, so I'm going to give myself a point for that. Saliba has been one of their best players. Manchester City, though. I said Rodri. That's not good. I thought he would bounce back, have a great season, but he just hasn't shown. He's been like one of the worst people in that midfield. Chelsea, I put Cole Palmer. I mean, this was right after his fantastic season. Of course he was going to be their best player. Instead, he's just been frozen out, has had terrible form, and João Pedro is the king of Chelsea right now. Manchester United, I predicted Bryan Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes still is the best player, but I said that Mbeumo would show the sparks, that he would be better than Fernandes. And Bryan Mbeumo has been really good this year. Newcastle, I said Bruno Guimaraes. He has been good for Newcastle, but Newcastle have just been so bad that they really don't have many shining spots except for maybe Sandro Tonali. But I would say that's a decent prediction. Spurs, I said Pedro Porro, and Spurs has just been terrible this season. There's nobody that has done good except for maybe a Richarlison. Pedro Porro hasn't done bad, but he's part of a terrible team. Bayern, I said Harry Kane, and he has been their best player this season, no doubt about it. And are we not going to talk about how he was robbed of the player of the season for the Bundesliga? I know Michael Olise had a great season, but Harry Kane was the top scorer by a landslide. He was the reason why that Bayern attack worked. And he was the glue holding those two skillful wingers together. He was the finisher. Leverkusen, I put Hincapié. And this is bad because he went to Arsenal. He literally got loaned out to Arsenal. So this was basically a terrible prediction to go with. But Hincapié has been good for Arsenal, and if he was at Leverkusen, I think he would be their best player. Dortmund, I said Adeyemi. No, Adeyemi's had a mid-season. That's not it. My next one is the best prediction I've ever made on this channel. I said Stuttgart's best player would be Angelo Stiller. This was before his breakout. This guy was a promising youngster, but nobody really knew who he was. I said he would be their best player, and look at him now. He is their best player. He's been linked to humongous teams. He has a market clause of 60 million. What a prediction. Angelo Stiller. Stuttgart, I put Luis Openda, and he's also been loaned out to Juventus. I was making some bad predictions in this video. Barcelona, I said Rafinha would be their best player. He is a great player, but Lamine Yamal, of course, is their best player. Real Madrid, I said Jude Bellingham. No, Jude Bellingham's not been good. Valverde, I think, would be their best player. Mbappe, sure, but not team-wise. Atletico Madrid, I said Julian Alvarez, and I would say that this is true. He's not the best in the league, but I would say that Julian Alvarez is their best player, full of skill, so it's another point for me. Athletic Club Bilbao, I said Unai Simon. He has been remarkable for them this season. I haven't been watching too many Bilbao games, but they're not doing too well this season, so I think Simon has been good. Real Betis, I said Chucho Hernandez. I didn't go with Anthony. I didn't go with Ezra Azuli. No. I went with Chucho Hernandez, the striker, who's been pretty decent all the season. But no, he's not the best player. Inter Milan, I said Hakan Çalhanoğlu. And it just shows that he wasn't in the team of the season, so he's not been the best player. AC Milan, I said Rafael Leao, and I mean, AC Milan hasn't had many good players this season, so I might count that. Juventus, I said Dusan Vlahovic, and he is on the bench, so no, he's not their best player. At Atalanta, I said Adama Lukman. Lukman got transferred. He went to Atletico and started absolutely cooking. He's been one of Atletico's best players this season. At Atalanta, he was great. Then he moved, and he was great there, but he wasn't the best player for Atalanta this season. And finally, PSG. I didn't go with Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, a player that was proven. I didn't go with the Ballon d'Or winner, Ousmane Dembele. I didn't go with the best midfielder in the world, Vitinha. No. I went for Desiree Doué. And he got injured. Yeah, that's, not good. He got injured. Can't be the best player if you're out for basically half the season. But I'd say that I did pretty decent for how random this season has been. I mean, who thought we would get Arsenal versus PSG in the Champions League final? But see you next time on Tiki Taka Talk.